going to swap out the taillight and signal lights on the DT200R with an LED taillight system. This one here, there's a few options on the market. This one here is neat because it has the signal lights built in. Just a little orange LED on the left and right, and then that will allow us to get rid of the signal lights on the side of the bike. The reason we're doing this is like we keep breaking the one off. Well, actually we broke them both off, and I have parts to replace them, but it's only going to be a certain matter of time where I won't be able to put the original OEM signals back on the bike. I don't have to worry about breaking the taillight or signal light in an enduro race, and that's what happened with this one last year. I broke it off.
So we broke that signal light yet again. I'm probably going to lose it in here.
So let's get into this. It's not a hard job. I'll show you how to wire this taillight up properly. See here, I've broken off this bolt here. So we don't have to remove that one. I'm going to try and fix that, but we do have the bolt on the other side, which we have to remove. These will look a lot better too because it's more straight out. It doesn't look like a Fender more than anything else. So the other thing is check with your laws, because there is rules about having the signal lights 9 inches away from the tail light. However, I know someone running this on the KTM with no issues with police. And I mean, I think it's better to have at least a small signal light than say like this one broken off all the time. You can even see here we smashed the crap out of this last year. Right there. We'll pop off the signal light bolts. Looks like there's a couple bolts here that are underneath. So when I've replaced these signal lights in the past, I've actually just did these quick releases on them. But they plug right into the stock. But I want to see which is which. It looks like that is my left signal, so we should label that with tape. That will be the ground for it. And this is my right signal right here. Those are labeled. You know, at least there's something on the bike, even if it as small as it's going to be. There's a 10 mil up underneath there, each side. So we want to check to see which wire's which here and mark those. So I'm going to turn the key on. So we have the tail light. We know black's going to be ground, so it's between the yellow and the blue one. Oh no, yellow one be brake light. So we'll see if that works. And it doesn't. So the yellow is the brake and the blue one is the tail light. Just push in, get it off the pegs, and then this will come right out like that. Oh, black is ground, obviously. Now we just have to figure out the wiring on the new light. I actually ordered this last fall and just haven't had a chance to put it on yet. But she's a pretty stylish light. It's even got a little license plate light up underneath there. It's pretty cool. So it'll look good. We got to kind of do this in unison with the fender as well, so we know what we're dealing with as far as the distance we want this out kind of thing, and how we're going to mount it. That's the key here. And we want this thing to be just like so, just tucked up underneath, just sticking out a bit. I think we're gonna have to hone this out so it fits over that bar better. Let's mark where this has got to go, and then we'll hone this out with a drill, with a hole saw. Hopefully you can see I've marked that on the piece, and let's take it over and drill this out. Take the LED light off so we're not accidentally hitting it or drilling it. We're going to use a 9-volt battery. Again, black is going to be negative. That looks like it's just the regular light. That's the brake light. Blue is light. This is the good stuff here. Left turn signal, so this means this has to be right turn signal. Just like that. So those are marked. That's ready to rock. Good. So I had to get 16 to 14 gauge snap plug terminals from Home Hardware because the ones that came on this taillight are too small. Make sure you drop half them on the floor too. Hey, Grandma.
Hello. You're always working on something.
Yep. We marked center on the plate, and then we're just going to go up in the bottom and mark the holes. That's how you replace the rear taillight, upgrade to LED. This is what came off of it, plus the signal lights. A lot of hardware there, and this is how it looks now. I like it.